Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome again to another wonderful episode of Yeah, I Said It. I am, as usual, I'm Jason. You.
Dennis. No, I'm just wondering how we're gonna escape this one.
Well, before we escape anything, as per usual, it is time for me to give our show's disclaimer. So, sit tight. We'll be done in a second. The opinions expressed on Yeah, I Said It are not necessarily those of YouTube, LiveJournal, or your local congressman. Also, there's a lot of strong language and adult content. This time I'll probably say shit a whole bunch, because last time I said fuck a whole lot. You never know. Anyway, discretion and having a lot of holy water on tap is advised. Alright. Anyway, we were sent a question from one of our listeners. I'm so excited. This is our first question.
And it's an actual question, not a question that Jason and I made up because we were bored and we didn't have a topic.
I know. Okay. Our question this week comes from, do you have a name? Does he have a name?
The usernames?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they want us to say the username or the
Okay, anyway, our question this week is, why is it that gay men and lesbians don't get along? And I found this to be a very interesting question because it's very true.
Yes.
Gay men and lesbians don't get along. And here's why. Dykes suck. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
The honest answer that I have about that is it seems not all lesbians are the same. It mostly comes from what I call them as bull dykes. The lesbians who, again, there's no way to say this without sounding like an asshole. The lesbian that comes from the type of relationship where she's the man, and she takes that role a little too literally.
So basically what you're saying is they sort of hate actual men.
Yes, they hate actual men, yes. Because
well, let me tell you something. Here's my opinion on the whole thing. I think lesbians are so unhappy because they don't get any cock. All right?
You think they're unhappy because they don't get cock.
Exactly. Because think about this. If lesbians were so anti-penis, why would they use dildos?
You know, I never understood that. We've talked about that before.
I don't want anything thrusting in and out of my woman place. Here, Cheryl, strap this on. What?
No. No, you're absolutely right. I have never understood that about lesbians. Granted, they have to get some sexual stimulation, but it cracks me up. Just like
they have fingers.
Well, yeah, but it's not the same.
They should not be allowed to use dildos. They made their choice.
Oh, you're terrible. Just like, the ones that wear strap-ons and fuck their girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a friend who was obsessed with lesbian porn, and we saw this video of a girl getting fucked with a strap-on, and the girl that was getting fucked was like, yeah, fuck me with your fake penis, yeah, and it's like, wait, what? See, to digress from our topic for 1 second, I am obsessed with porn, not for the sex, but mostly for the dialogue, because I love things like that. Fuck me with your fake penis. That is fun as shit to hear. It really was. It was hilarious just to hear, the girl go, oh yeah, fuck me with your fake penis. Yeah, do me hard. It's like, wait, what?
Just like the time a guy was fucking another guy in the ass with a hot dog. And apparently, it was a cooked hot dog because he kept saying, do you like me fucking you in the ass with this cooked hot dog? Over and over again. And any sexiness that would have been in the scene, gone. Gone. That is not hot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our end of this show.
We will never be on again because I just talked about sodomy with an Oscar Mayer. I am so sorry.
I'm a hot dog.
But no, getting back to the topic at hand, I do believe that it is a little bit weird. Not weird. I think it does have to do a little bit with the fact that lesbians, to a certain extent, don't like men.
Yes.
Because if they did, they'd fuck them. And gay men don't like women because, again, if they did, they'd fuck them. It's funny. Here's something that as I was thinking about this topic the other day, something that I recalled was that I once heard somewhere through one of the many studies that, stuffy old men in tweed suits have about why people are gay. Somebody had the theory that homosexuals are bred from a lack of a relationship with the parent they desire. Meaning like gay men are attracted to men because they're distant from their fathers, and lesbians are attracted to women because they're distant from their mothers.
Yeah.
And that sort of makes sense if you think about why lesbians don't like gay men, because, if they're distant from their fathers, distance from a parent usually breeds distaste in that parent. Like, although I am not, I don't have a father, see, distance. Although I'm not distasteful of my father, I'm not exactly his number one fan, because, he's never been around, and maybe that's why my boyfriend is as old as he is. Anyway,
Wow, we can never let him listen to this.
though that makes sense, though, when you think about it, that, if they don't like their fathers, meaning they don't like male figures, as it were, that would explain why lesbians hate men. They're gay men.
Yep.
And really, I think it also has a lot to do with the fact that gay men are so in your face about everything. I mean, look at me. Gay men are really very, they're in your face. They're very, I can't think of another word for in your face, but they're always, yeah, there you go. They're very confrontational. And lesbians are very subdued for whatever reason. Have you ever noticed that? Like, there's this weird division in our community where gay men, they're in the feather boas, walking down the pride route, the pride parade route, going for no apparent reason, while the lesbians are just there with their cats and their children, like sitting in a lawn chair, having a mimosa, sitting there going, look at all these facts, So,
See, I've actually had the opposite experience at Pride with lesbians.
I have too. I mean, I know some dude gay men. And I'm not saying that they're all like that. And, at Pride, I'll tell you, the scariest thing I ever saw at Pride was fucking dykes on bikes. You ever seen them?
Yeah.
You ever seen them bitches? Fucking leather-clad lesbians with no shirts on, tits hanging out, because I live in Canada, they can do that. Tits hanging out, and like bike helmets with like the ones that look like Nazi helmets with a spike on top.
Yeah.
Riding down the street, and fuck that shit. I'm not messing with them. They will kick my ass. I'm even a big guy, but I'm fucking delicate.
Some of the lesbians that I've seen at Gay Pride, it's like if you look at them wrong, they'll rip your head off and shove it up your boyfriend's ass.
Dykes are pissed off. And I don't understand why dykes are so pissed off. Because everybody loves dykes. Yeah, they do. Women like dykes. Straight men love dykes. I'm probably getting in trouble for every time I say dyke right now.
I'm going to imagine that every time we speak, the word dyke's going across the screen right now, isn't it?
Probably.
Dyke.
That or a picture of Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, there you go.
Dyke. There we go. There's 5 more.
Stop it. But no, talking about the study that you brought up a little while ago, there was also another study that I believe you and I talked about where they said that a gay man's brain is almost the same as a straight woman's brain with the pheromones and whatnot. And it's the same way with a lesbian's brain with a male's brain. So it's not that surprising where, you're really, lesbians don't like gay men because,
See, I don't think that shit is true, because if gay men and straight women had the same kind of brains, I would not have to teach my straight girlfriend how to fucking dress, okay? Seriously.
Or how to give head.
Or how to give head. I would not have to teach them this shit. Heather. Your mom.
You realize she's going to yell at us for that, right?